And if I told you once, I ain't gonna tell you twice. Salute all my real ones. Yeah. Listen, champ, we got, if you can't do the exercises at basic training, what happens? I know me, I didn't have that problem. They was like, yo, sir, we need you right here to lead the Navy SEALs on your first day because you're just that amazing. You know what I'm saying? Army Ranger, 1st Battalion, 3rd Platoon Avenger, classified, decommissioned, Secret Service, Army General, War Veteran. You know what I'm saying? Oh. We gonna get straight to this video. Like button, subscribe button, notification bell, press those. Let's go!
What's going on, guys? So I got this question the other day. Can you make a video on what to do what happens when you physically can't do the exercise that you have to do at basic training, whether it's the PT or when you're getting smoked? Well, yes, I can make a video on that. Basic training and getting ready, getting physically prepared for basic training, and then getting smoked at basic training, and some of the things that you can do to maybe minimize the amount of smokings that you get at basic training, because you're going to get smoked no matter what. But you know, there are going to be some things that you can do to avoid really the drill sergeants getting really mad at you because of just doing stupid things. So there's basic little tips that you can have, but you're going to get smoked no matter what. And so a lot of people will ask me, like, you know, what happens like when I can't do the exercise? Like if I physically am incapable of doing all of these push-ups, or I'm physically incapable of doing whatever the exercise is that the drill sergeants are wanting me to do, what happens? And the short and simple answer to this is you just can't do it. To me, it seems pretty self-explanatory. If the drill sergeants are having everybody just do push-ups and just doing push-ups for a long time, and they're like, just do push-ups until I'm done talking, you know, you're just going to keep on going until you can't do any more push-ups. And then once you can't do any more push-ups, then you just can't. You're probably going to be just sitting in the front lean rest position for a while. You're probably going to have to like drop down to your knees for a little bit on the push-ups. But you're just not going to be able to do any more push-ups. And yes, what's going to happen is the drill sergeants might be yelling at you even more. Be like, why are you so weak? Why can't you do any more push-ups? You've only done like 10 push-ups or whatever. But you know, you're super sore from the previous day. You know, so that's pretty much what's going to happen. You're just not going to be able to do the push-ups. But I do want to tell you guys, some people ask me about being in shape and all this stuff.
Yeah,
you know, for basic training.
I know for me, I didn't really have to deal with that
what shape
because I was bench pressing tanks
you are
on the side, and it was like, why are you bench pressing the tanks private?
The drill sergeants,
I'm not a private. I just gave myself a field promotion to General First Platoon. So you know what? You try to do this. It was like,
it doesn't matter if you can do 150 push-ups or if you can just do 20 push-ups. You know, you're going to reach failure at some point. The only difference is who is going to be more sore the next day, right? So if you take somebody who can do 150 push-ups in a couple of minutes versus somebody who can, you know, barely do 20 push-ups and they're struggling to do, you know, 50 push-ups in a couple of minutes, who's going to be the more sore person the next day when the drill sergeants are coming right back around? You wake up, you go to PT in the morning, and you get smoked even more before lunch, after lunch, because you did something stupid. You know, somebody left their wall locker open, or the lock is unlocked, or whatever, and everybody just gets destroyed and smoked for a while. Or people want me to call it corrective training because that's officially, you know, what it is corrective training. But I just call it smoking because most people in the military call it getting smoked by your drill sergeants. I don't know if that's just a huge thing for maybe other branches. They really call it corrective training, but it's really just getting smoked. So long story short here, no matter what shape you arrive at basic training in, there is going to come a point whenever you are doing some kind of physical activity and you are not going to be able to do it anymore. And what you're going to have to do then is do some kind of variation to where you can still look like you're trying to do that, or you just are not going to be able to do it. No matter what shape you're in, you are going to reach that point at basic training. That's one of the things that I like about basic training. You might not like it, but basic training shows you your weaknesses. It's going to show you your weaknesses in a lot of different
I always wondered though, like, what happens if somebody is like, all right, cool, you know what? I know I want to be in the military, but I'm going to train for 2 years. So when they get throw basic training at me, it doesn't matter what they throw, I'm going to be able to handle it. Like, just do 2 years of straight CrossFit.
Or anything about that. But
CrossFit
like the bear crawling and stuff like that,
soldier serum.
I just hate low crawling or crawling on the ground. There's tons of people who are a lot faster than me at it. I don't know. I'm not why I'm not like super fast at it, but that's just something that I didn't know that I was pretty bad at. I mean, I'm not the greatest bear crawler, whatever you call it in the world. That's what you call it, bear crawling. But that's just a really tiny example. But you are going to figure out what you are bad at basic training, and that is just a part of the process. It's just a part of the process, and it's part of building you up as a soldier, as a person, you know, showing you what your weaknesses are, breaking you down, and then building you back up. That is what basic training is for, is breaking down a civilian, breaking them down, and then building them up as a soldier in the United States Army. My tips to you guys is just arrive to basic training in the best shape possible. Know that you are going to get smoked or get corrective training no matter what. No matter what you do, it is going to happen to you. You know, you're going to get mass punishment. You might have a couple times where you're individually punished where
mass
you do something
punishment?
wrong and the drill sergeant just tells you, hey, drop it.
Oh, like, yeah, how many of y'all seen Full Metal Jacket when Private Powell had a jelly donut in his locker, but he was fat? He was built like a bag of wet potatoes. So they was like, yo, you know, you have to be on a diet and you can't have jelly donuts. And he had a jelly donut. So the drill sergeant was like, you eat it, they're going to pay for it. And everybody had to do push-ups, and then they wound up hazing him by hitting him with soaps while they tied him down to his bed. Yo, Full Metal Jacket, I might watch that later
push-ups until you're done. So I know this was a quick video. I just wanted to make a quick little response to that question because I do get asked it several times. So I hope you guys did.
All right. Well, we're gonna leave it right there. I know for me, you know, like, I have the world record in push-up, pull-ups, bench press, squats, and deadlifts. So it's not a problem for me. You know, for normal humans going through basic training, I could see it's a struggle. But, you know, like, I'm the only person that, like, I wait until, like, especially for parachuting, when I let the plane take off and then I jump like 80 feet in the air and land on the plane, inside the plane, and you know, keep it put. Like button, subscribe button, notification bell. My name's Rain. Catch you on the flip side. RCP salute.